Welcome back. Every year during the NFL offseason, social media fandom turns into debates and text wars. Fans swear by their favorite players, looking for hot takes to stop down their rivals. Enough is enough. Welcome to Stat Facts, where we present the stats of debates between rival fan bases. The debate in 2025, who performed better against shared opponents, CJ Stroud or Trevor Lawrence? The popular opinion is that Trevor Lawrence was far and away the better player in 2025, despite multiple statistical categories favoring CJ Stroud. Stroud had a higher completion percentage, higher quarterback rating, higher QBR, fewer turnovers, and fewer sacks per game, eliminating any games which either player missed for injury. Let's see what the stat facts say. Versus the San Francisco 49ers, Stroud had 318 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 106 passer rating. He also outrushed Lawrence and completed a 50-yard game-breaking pass. Check one off for Stroud. Against the Los Angeles Rams, both QBs had tough days. While Stroud failed to throw a touchdown and tossed 1 interception, Lawrence took 7 sacks but piled up 296 yards with 1 touchdown. Lawrence gets the check. The Kansas City Chiefs were the turning point for both players' seasons, and CJ Stroud displayed great accuracy and determination, scoring 1 TD with 0 turnovers, while Trevor chose the tougher route of fumbling early and throwing an interception before literally picking himself up off the ground to score the winning touchdown. While Stroud played a cleaner game, Lawrence accounted for 3 scores. In a close decision, Lawrence gets the nod. But versus the Seattle Seahawks, their fortunes flipped. Trevor again struggled with 7 sacks, but managed to toss 2 TDs without any turnovers, while Stroud struggled with accuracy, groaning out 1 TD and 1 turnover. Check for Lawrence. In a potential trap game against the Las Vegas Raiders, Lawrence again couldn't find the end zone passing, but ran in 2 touchdowns while also throwing 1 interception. CJ had a clean game, throwing for 187 yards and 1 touchdown with a higher passer rating. But with this very hard choice, Lawrence's overtime score earns the check. During the Arizona Cardinals match, Trevor Lawrence struggled with early turnovers before leading another overtime victory. His 4 turnovers don't measure up to Stroud's 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers performance. Stroud's sparkling 137.1 passer rating cements a much-deserved check. Back at home, versus the Los Angeles Chargers, CJ Stroud tossed bombs of 75 and 43 yards. His 244 yards outpaced Lawrence's 153 yards, 1 TD performance. Check for Stroud. It's debatable if the Denver Broncos matchup should be included in this conversation, considering CJ Stroud was injured early in the first quarter. Trevor Lawrence had possibly his best game of the season, accounting for 4 touchdowns. Keeping with the standard of did they start the game, this check goes to Trevor. In their first matchup against the Tennessee Titans, both signal callers tossed 2 touchdowns, yet Stroud only missed on 6 passes total and had 1 fewer sack. His higher passer rating earns him the check here. Trevor Lawrence shined brightest in the first contest versus the Indianapolis Colts, tossing 2 touchdowns for a 105.4 passer rating. Stroud, returning from injury, could not find the end zone. Give Trev the check. The second matchup versus the Indianapolis Colts saw Lawrence held out from any passing touchdowns while throwing 1 interception. Stroud played a clean turnover-free game, rushing for 1 score and throwing for another before sitting out the entire second half. His higher passer rating again garnered the check, which leaves us with the head-to-head matchup in Week 3. While the Jaguars got the win, Lawrence struggled mightily and could not find the end zone running or passing. Stroud's 1 touchdown and higher passer rating become the deciding factor in who gets the check. Now, for all you fans who want to know, but what about the second Titans game where Trevor had multiple TDs, or the second Texans game where Trevor had multiple turnovers, or the Bills game where Trevor Lawrence had more crucial turnovers? None of those games can be analyzed because CJ Stroud was injured for his portion of the comparison. The stats facts say it's a tie. There are a couple of debatable judgments that should be considered, like the Raiders game, in which Lawrence could only score with his legs and had to go to overtime to win, or the Chiefs game, which Lawrence had several turnovers and was extremely fortunate not to be touched after falling down on the game-winning play. But he did recover in both situations to make the meaningful play to determine the outcome. So while this might feel like a loss for each fandom, it is now very clear that in shared opponents, there was no clear advantage for either franchise quarterback. Next time someone wants to debate, tell them, check the stat facts.